Alright, what up Instagram? What up Instagram? Damn, it's hot. Oh, let me get some ice water. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. We're gonna get into some Kendra G stuff today. And after that, I am done with you. Just get this. Okay, let's start with this one.
At 1-800-GET-A-RUG, we have a great selection of hand-knotted rugs and many...
Hello?
Hi, Kendra. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling me from?
Well, you know, already. You already know Connecticut.
I didn't know that. Connecticut? Okay. What part of
Middletown, Central Connecticut.
Connecticut.
I know. I just was in Waterbury the other night. Actually, the Little League team is playing at sectionals and they're one of the best teams in the country.
What Little League team?
Waterbury.
Waterbury, is it Waterbury Knights?
No, it's just like Little League, so 12U majors.
Oh, okay. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android.
And your dating show is still a failure.
My name is Ernest.
Ernest. And are you looking for love, Ernest?
Of course, Kendra.
Okay.
I'm dating intentionally.
Fantastic. And how old are you?
I am 36. I'll be 37.
You'll be 37. Okay. Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many kids?
I have one son.
How old's your son?
He will be 6 in November.
Okay.
We're both Scorpios.
Okay.
Tap the screen, please. Tap the screen.
Why did you guys get married?
I mean, that's a long story. We don't have enough time for that. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, I believe that when it comes to relationships, I'm giving everyone the tea and the playbook here. And I'm not even charging it. Do the big time, Kendra. But basically, like, when it comes to relationships, like, in terms of marriage, if you want to get married, that's all in the man's hands. Like,
Facts.
he holds all the keys to that.
Facts. What he just said is an actual fact. Men are the gatekeepers to marriage. Women are the gatekeepers to sexual activity. That's just the way it is.
And when it comes to, like, you know, any relationship in the beginning, like, if you want to have an intimate relationship, that's all in the female's hands. Like, you know, she holds the keys to that.
So, Ernest,
You guys are so good. Yes, ma'am.
with what you just said, how does that make sense if a man wants to marry a woman and she says no? How does he hold the keys to that marriage?
Well, I'm saying that's for a different type of man. That would never happen.
And look at Kendra G trying to dismiss his whole argument.
Well, so you're saying any woman you want to marry, you're able to marry?
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
Okay, well, I respect the confidence, but I will
That's
say
just
that.
facts. I don't speak in facts. I'm a very analytical guy.
Yeah, well, you can't speak in facts because you're not married. So if you're married,
But there you go. Like I said, I was engaged in the
engaged is not married. That's what it is.
So if I wanted to.
And look at Kendra outright trying to dismiss this man's whole entire argument. Tap the screen, please.
Marry her, we would be married.
Okay, well that's one woman. I don't know who that woman is, and that woman doesn't equal to every woman. So I mean that early woman you probably could have married, but I don't believe you can marry every single woman you would want to marry unless.
I would only want to marry a select few. I'm very selective, so.
Okay, that's fine. What I will say is this: you are talking in theory, not in fact. It would be facts if you were married.
Well, I mean.
Tap the screen, please. Tap the screen.
Go ahead.
No one controls marriage because this is not prison, and women leave marriages every single day. They say women.
And Kendra, this man's whole entire point just went straight over Kendra's head. She missed the whole entire point.
That's the reason the divorce rate is so high. So how could a man control?
The divorce rate is so high because soon as y'all women get unhappy, instead of y'all going to counseling, y'all up and leave. Soon as y'all get unhappy.
Something when a woman can end it when she wants to.
And that's the problem.
This is the problem that I think is everybody wants to control someone else. All the people that I know are married. And it's two people in agreement. It can't be only one person.
I absolutely agree with you.
So with that being said, a man doesn't control a marriage because a woman can leave it and she can also.
And that's another component of the problem. Men are supposed to be the head of the household. And women like Kendra G don't understand this because one, she ain't had no man willing enough to stay around and try and marry her.
I think you misunderstood what I'm saying. I'm just saying getting too closer.
I heard what you said. It's a rhetoric that is.
There's no rhetoric here.
That's not rhetoric, that's fact. That is fact.
What I'm saying, Kendra, I can't prove it. That at the end of the day, like, I would never want to be with a woman that would get down on one knee and propose to me.
I mean, that's fine, but what I'm saying is the only way that you can prove as a.
She is so dismissive.
Well, what I'm saying is here's the deal. When a man can get down on one knee, the woman can still say no. So therefore, he didn't control the outcome. All he can do is bring it, and she can accept it.
She is super dismissive.
At the end of the day,
There's a shadow of doubt, and maybe that relationship isn't meant to be
She
forever.
just don't get it.
you said you were dating intentional. So why do you feel that you control marriage or not marriage?
Because the women that want to marry me, there's like a laundry list of women that would marry me tomorrow, but they're just not for me. They're not my person.
Right. So therefore, the woman that you want, you can't get. That's what you're saying.
No, actually, we're dating right now. But
And look at Kendra outright trying to dismiss this man's argument.
let me finish. You like to cut people off. What I'm saying is that, like, once I get out there,
Someone knows you until this moment. You're not helping me out. What are you talking about? Are you seriously bleed in your heart muscle, in your chest, in your lungs? But you were helping me out. Baby, are you insane? We don't even know who you are. I never. Can you live in Connecticut? I'm from Connecticut. That was a great thing. Never heard of you a day in my life. I thought your name was Aaron. I was calling you Aaron at the top of the show. Here's what I would say to all the men. Listen, everything is in your, the numbers game is in your favor. Now I will stand by that when it comes to men. It's like 20 women to one, shoot, 30 women to one, who knows? Y'all have a lot of power. So the only way to prove this rhetoric that y'all control, do it. Just do it. Go get your wife, go start your family, and live happy without us. This is a single show. So for all you men who have it together and have no issues with getting women, you really have no reason to call me unless you're trying to get clout like Ernest. Unless you're trying to get clout like Ernest.
Really? just rude.
When a person thinks
You
they
just
have
rude
freedom,
as hell.
my damn
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. You just rude as hell.
Let's get to the next person.
Here we go. Here's the next one, y'all.
I just got back from my first Europe trip, so I noticed in Switzerland as a black man, nobody there uses deodorant. The crazy thing is,
Alrighty, how are you?
Good, how are you, Kendra?
Good. Please follow me from Angelica. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and
I'll be
Android
back in a
phones.
second.
I am in Ohio.
Ohio. Okay. How old are you?
38.
38. And what you do for a living, boo?
38.
I'm an executive assistant.
Executive assistant. You have any kids?
Yes, I have 4.
38,
18, 11, 4, and 3. All girls. My youngest is a boy.
18, 11, 4, and 3?
Yes.
All by the same man?
No, I've been married twice.
And you was
And
married.
my first was from my high school sweetheart.
Okay.
So I have three fathers.
Ooh.
And when did
And you got 3 baby daddies.
So I'm currently going through a divorce. We've been separated since.
Let me pause this. 38, 4 kids. That right there puts you in the danger zone all by itself. Okay, to add on top of this, you done been married twice, and you have 3 baby daddies. Ma'am, you in no man's land.
4, but it'll be finalized in October.
Okay, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Yes.
Okay. Because you can be separated.
You should went back to your husband.
So you're on the app right now.
Yes.
What's your name on the app, honey?
Angelica_Lee.
Yeah. Okay, I see you. This is you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you did the face verification. Face verification has the red check. Just so you guys can know. Before it was the blue check, but if someone has the red check, that means they did the face verification. Okay. Angelica, Ohio, 38, executive assistant, mom for 4, wife 3 men, married twice. What's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
What kind of man you looking for?
Somebody who's family oriented, kind, goal oriented, easygoing.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Cheaters, somebody who's not driven, and smokers.
Okay. You look a certain way.
No, I'm not too picky.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, at least 100.
Ma'am, you got 4 kids. Your best bet is a forklift driver or a tractor trailer driver. Those are your 2 best bets. Quit playing.
Okay.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
At least 100.
You want a 100K man to come in and save you and take care of your 4 kids. You know that's crackhead thinking, right? What you just said is something that crackhead wouldn't say. Let's continue.
I'm assuming your 2 husbands made 100,000.
One of them did.
Gotcha. Let's see if they catch a can.
Okay. Alright, let me see.
You ain't got nothing for that man to look forward to.
Is that good?
Yes, let me see.
You got 4. Even though you have 4 kids,
Okay, you look good.
Thank you.
even though she had 4 kids and is in decent shape, you asking for a 100K man to come in and take care of you and your 4 kids. Baby girl, that ain't gonna happen. That is not going to happen. Tap the screen, 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 tap the screen. The problem is that more and more women don't know what it is to stay in reality. If you are a woman with 4 kids, do not expect no six-figure man to come and take care of you. Get Mr. Truck Driver and try to be happy. The end.
There you go. Alright. So Angelica, 38. When was your last relationship?
My last husband, so November 2024.
November 2024. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna have. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I like to not answer. I like to skip that.
Nasty.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I think time management, number one. Another one, I'm a little bit too trusting of people. And let's see, I did write one. Oh, self-doubt. I'm trying to work on not doubting myself.
Not doubting yourself. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm kind, genuine, loving. I'm just like a nice lady. Very family oriented.
Say it again.
I'm family oriented. I'm nice, easygoing, loving. I just have a really good heart.
Okay. All right. Angelica, does the guy have kids?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, your youngest child is 3.
Yes.
Was that with your last husband?
Yes.
And what is your name? You say you're going through a divorce. Okay.
Yes.
Should the man be in Ohio?
No, I'm not. That's fine.
Well, we got to her app profile earlier. Let me pull it back up. Here she goes, Angelica. We put her in Angelica.
And not smiling in none of the pictures.
Dating app Angelica _Lee.
Some of y'all women need to smile a little bit, man. It don't hurt to smile.
We did the video verification. We have video verification now. Video verification, you gotta do a video selfie to prove that you are the person in the photo. So everybody go and update your profile with the video verification. All right, Angelica, I'm with you. Well, with you.
All right, thank you so much.
And then what is that like? Okay, then tell me to ask, why are you getting a divorce?
He was a cheater, a habitual cheater, and I found out, late and didn't know he's been cheating on me the entire marriage.
All right, Angelica, you keep me posted on
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Here we go. It's Angelica right here on the Kendra G Single Z.
Okay, here we go.
3 things you should do before you approach a woman. 1, don't let fear stop you. Most girls actually respect the confidence.
Every divorce that we see, I got 100 women I know get divorced. They all get divorced for the same reason. They claim Tina knows. I deserve more. Says who?
Wait, hold on. Let me go.
Shut up, Kendra.
I deserve more than her.
He said something about Tina knows. You just said, oh, not Mama T. Not Mama T.
Giving the benefit of the doubt. And like, without trying to get too specific, how like, do you feel like men are not getting when it comes to...
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
No, but there's a big reason why I changed. See, one thing I don't do is I don't blame without trying to figure it out. That's how I work, because I'm from the ghetto, when you're poor, and you see other people that are rich. The only way you can justify it is like, God, why is it like this for me? So I've always been a person to question things. So for me, it's like, why can't a man? So like, I was just reading something about a certain superstar artist, Twitter, and literally she said he did something to me 3 months ago. But now, did you see that what she's asking for? He can't see his child for 6 hours a month. It's like, what are we talking about? Like men.
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Masculinity. So men are losing in society. So like, but like, no, you're absolutely right. Because when I think about men, I think we do realize it, right? So like, even like with experiences that I've experienced, not trying to be so specific. It's times where like I'll allow, like, let's say hypothetically, I'm just talking to month, right? Where we go? Yeah, Kendra, challenge.
I don't even see why Kendra's even there. I don't even see why Ace Metaphor invited Kendra to tonight's conversations when she don't provide any substance whatsoever. Straight up like an auntie.
Sit next to this brother. The complications are so real. Look at it. You know how to act.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Shout out to Cart Before the Horse for this, by the way. And the last two clips came from Kendra G herself. Let's get back into it.
Woman, like the man wants to like discipline child. It's like you can't be like this or you should be this. And it's like, bro, no, allow me to be the father and you can be the mother. I'm not gonna challenge that. So you shouldn't tell me us both coexist so our child can have the best of both worlds and best of pieces.
Can I challenge something real quick? You said a statement. I know you didn't mean it blatantly, but I want to challenge you. You said men are so unproblematic or can't be unproblematic.
No, I don't know what I said, but I'm basically saying that we don't look for drama. Like that's not who we are.
Now, do we universally agree with that?
Yeah, I think that I think all these conversations when we say men, women, we're not speaking for every person because that's just not true for every person. So although I do agree with you, there are men who are not being allowed to be men, but then there are some women who have depended on a man to be what she expected for a man to become, and he didn't show up. So two things could be true. So now,
Well, that's on the woman for not picking a decent man. Period.
what is that woman supposed to do when she's trying to rely on somebody to be quote unquote the man?
There we go. Yeah. Stop that.
Stop.
No HQ line. Not all. No, she said, I do agree with you, but it's not all women. But that's how she debunked him by saying, that's not all of us. I mean, it's true, it's most of us. Probably close to all, but it's not all. Not me.
Any and every time we say all, we nullify the argument. You gotta stop doing that. That
Stop.
is just a stop. Whenever they do that, they just want to end the conversation. Not all of us. Oh, of course, not all of y'all. Like there's
But most of y'all, yes.
Kill all of the nerves. Now y'all think all of y'all are going to fit into this mold. And the goofy brother said, he said, I know you didn't make a blanket statement, but I'm still going to give you pushback as if you gave a blanket statement that's getting on my nerves. The conversation's go nowhere. I'm gonna act like you said something you didn't say, so I can give you pushback.
Like I was about to say, I would teach my daughter, why are you relying on someone?
Well, but you just said that you just said women aren't allowing you to be a man. Now I'm expecting you to be a man, and now you're telling me I shouldn't rely on you.
Well, no,
She totally misunderstood what he was saying.
I take care of every woman in my life. Grandmother, mother, everybody's paid. Everything is like, I love the women in my life. But what I do notice is that I can give the women in my life money. I can give the women in my life keys to the car, anything they want. But as soon as I give them my opinion, I'm told to shut the hell up. I don't want to hear your opinion. So
That's what facts.
Here's why really why society is messed up right now. Because women want to do women.
And that's a problem with modern women. Modern women basically want men to modern women want men to sit down and shut the hell up. And that's what they want. But modern women need to realize not all men are going to sit down and shut up. We're going to speak up when we want to speak up. And if you don't like it, you can get the hell on somewhere. Just saying.
And that's okay. Women are like, I'm tired of sitting at home. I want to make my own money. I want to do my own thing. And that's great. But what's happening is because women are choosing, like, to do what men do, provide and do everything else, they're getting frustrated with women. So you just said, your expectations. I'm a manager. The first job of a manager, when I manage somebody, I'll make millions of dollars. My first responsibility is to manage my expectations.
Can I ask one thing? I want to get your attention. You said women are trying to do the things that men want to do.
Yeah, they are.
I said, women want to do, live the life that men
They want to try to be men, yes.
You related it to like working and getting money. So why is working and getting money being something that a man should do? That's just a human being.
That's not true. First off, working and getting money comes along with competition. Kendra, we all know why you're saying what you're saying.
Talk about it, brother.
So let's talk for a second. That was this guy must not know. He must not be very familiar, or he's trying to gaslight her. The dude cries, he's saying, these women out here want to be bosses. They think they can go get a bag, yada, yada. Kendra was seasoned up like he was talking.
She said, what you say, ninja? Like you're the thing meter. Kendra said, that is look at her face. Like, yo, wow. See, that's just a man and woman thing. That's just being human.
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
For decades, it was thought that chairs could be both soft and supportive.
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Combining paradoxical benefits.
Don't listen to kids. The other thing is, when they're talking about working and making their own money, I don't think anybody's talking about like working at a deli or working like part-time at a grocery store or as a maid. No one's talking about this. What they're speaking about is career-driven women. A career-driven woman, that is not feminine-like. You are now going into a competitive nature. Competitiveness.
Competitive nature is masculine. Yes.
That's what you're attempting to do. Let's not be vague and try to act like, so you're saying any lady that works to do anything is now masculine? I believe any lady who is working a job underneath another man is not doing a feminine thing. That's not the person you're supposed to listen to. You're supposed to listen to your husband. That's who you're supposed to listen to, or listen to your father. Okay?
Exactly.
Why are you listening to them? Working a career is pretty masculine. Sorry. What's up, bitch?
Well, no, but hold on. You gotta hear what you said, because you said women are going out there doing the things that men are doing, like men want to do, and then you talked about go out there getting money. I'm not, it's important because I'm not nitpicking.
We're talking about generally like a man works. She can nitpick. You know what you're saying?
But no, hold on. But the reason I'm not nitpicking, because again, that was years ago when women couldn't work. Right? There was a time when that whole thing was set up. Women couldn't get jobs. They couldn't get bank accounts. They literally.
What do you mean set up? That's the way it was. It wasn't set up that way. It just happened that
This is
way.
her argument over and over. Women couldn't work. Women couldn't get. Maybe somebody talked
Weak
about
ass
it.
argument.
Maybe that was such a bad time. Y'all was not. Y'all were married. Y'all
Yep.
were not in debt. Y'all were not on.
Yep. Debt in the black community was down, and the marriage rate was up. Soon as feminism and welfare came into the black community, everything went to hell.
Psych medications and football and baby mamas, things were much better for y'all.
Yeah, they were.
Y'all got all this freedom. Now y'all are AWOL.
What she's saying is not true at all. But over here, we love the ladies. At the very same time, it is noted, accepted, and respected throughout our community that whenever it comes for time for women to be competitive in the military, police force, certain job occupations, they lower physical requirements.
Yeah, they do.
It's not
They
the
do.
same. Kind of like going back to back then women couldn't get a bank account and stuff. And back to being competitive. Back to what are you doing? Competence is compensated. Today, in this first world country, we made it where you don't have to exactly be competent to be compensated.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
And it's sad.
Here's the lying part of it where they say it's not the fact that women couldn't do it. You couldn't do it without a husband.
Exactly.
Women could do things.
Women needed
Your
husbands.
husband. It makes sense.
Why would you want it that way? In this world where there are bad men, real men, good men acknowledge there are bad men. And women need protection from bad men. That's why you go get you a husband. But never mind. Go on.
That don't change the nature. Just because the things have changed don't change if this thing is masculine or not. Based on your logic, Kendra, we should all be perfectly fine with dudes with wigs saying that they're women. Things have changed. Just because people have said something is now something does not mean that thing is that thing. You're asking me to appeal to authority. You're wanting me to either appeal to authority or appeal to a mob. Just because a group of people say we're supposed to eat boo-boo because it's good for your health, don't mean
Ew. The hell?
this is not good for your health. Just because the government say that this thing right here is acceptable by everyone, don't mean this thing right here is acceptable by everyone. And I talked about this earlier tonight with the woman. She said, women are choosing to be single. We're choosing this, we're choosing that. You didn't choose the wrong decision. Like we said, people
Exactly.
wake up in the morning and choose to go rob a bank, then they spend
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Ambition wrapped up in the need to be right. Ladies, y'all are learning the hard way. Men, we humble ourselves throughout the day. There's things we go do or try to do, and as a that may not have been the best decision, but women never have, it seems that they don't have that moment of clarity. They're just like things that work out because somebody made it not work out, not because they didn't plan on doing it. Ambition high, execution is not.
Don't listen to what she just said. That right there, that's not logically tracked out. It was a long time ago. So was food. You still gotta eat it. And so was water. And you still need it.
Hold on, let me finish my statement. You can come in. So I don't think we should relate women working to a man thing. That's what I was just saying.
When we say girls,
Stop.
I think like y'all can agree on like you said, we're living in a society now. I'm just saying what's happening today is it, and I feel like when you say that, you're like, which is like, no, all I'm speaking about is what's happening today. Women are in the workforce, women are more entrepreneurs, and like women are the shit. We love y'all. Okay, I love you. Well, I'm just saying, in the society we live in, where mama was at home cooking and wearing her little dress and everything else and cooking in the house, mama was perfect. When you hear a man talk about his mother, even though you're a crack fiend, you still was the black queen. We love the women.
Okay, now that was stupid.
In our society.
Problem.
Even though you was a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen. That's a problem.
Damn right it's a problem.
Yes, it is. It's called the gynocracy. Execute.
Order 66.
Shout out to Tupac. Like, much respect to him, but that was very detrimental. I mean, it's pretty much saying no matter what.
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Like, unfollow.
And that is not okay. We don't have to sit here and get emotional and say, oh, that's not right. We are living it. Look at the YNs. Look at these young Tatianas. This is what you get whenever accountability completely leaves the room. No, I listen here. I resented that. Yeah, I can't stand that. No, these crack fiend mamas ain't queens. They are evil harlots. No, thank you.
That's why we need to bring Shane back. Because that right there, boy, that knocked us so far back.
But I don't think the women love us. You said something very famous. You said, I think that black men don't like black women. I totally disagree. I don't think black women like black men. You said something very famous. You said, I think that black men don't like black women. I totally disagree. I don't think black women like black men.
Talk about it.
No, I just want to say this. Because we shifted the conversation. It's a lot of different things.
I'm just not a part of that. We're going to talk about that. We'll stick in that podcast.
Your question was,
If you want me to be honest with you, based off of what black women criteria is, the stuff that they want in a guy, based off what they say they want, black women do not like the average black man.
They don't.
The average black man's not
Black women do not have no respect for blue-collar men.
The average black man is also traumatized, just like those women. This emotional intelligence thing, neither the average of them have this thing. So based off of that, his statement would still be correct that the average black woman do not like the average black man.
They don't.
You see the average black man likes the average black woman, oh yeah, they will still do what they do. Yes.
Yes.
Average black women every day. Shout out to that dude, because Kendra knows she don't. He sit there and talk about how men are broke, dusty, ED, you know, this, that. Everything she can say about a man that's misandrous. And most of it, if you ain't got $1 million and 6'5" or JC and these type of things, she don't have no respect.
I think you're going on these podcasts to let the real come out. Yeah, over at SBC, we know the individual that is Canada. These folks don't know the level of misandry she cooking with.
Yep.
All bad hate. Never observe.
Typical misandrous. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, please. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
They can never make a statement and it's 100% positive or even neutral about a man.
Yep.
Never. There's always going to be some doo-doo at the end. Yeah, we do need men, but doo-doo every time.
We'll still give the average black lady. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I will accept that.
your question was, do women allow men to be men? And the truth of the matter is, not everyone is raised in a household with a man. So when women are into relationships, they are coming up with their own ideas of what they think a man is and what they think a man is supposed to be. And with that, they are either trying to date the father that they had or create the father that they wish they had. And then when the man does not meet that mark of an uncommunicated have to control the man and control the environment because ultimately they don't feel
Okay,
safe.
this is word salad. I'm sorry.
Sound right? Boom. This is just
This word salad.
So I could be wrong, but this is what I believe. Based off of the psychology of women, women are looking for the thing that the women that they see got. I don't know if they're actually looking for the father they had or looking for the father that they want. Based on the psychology, women observe what other women got and they want that. I did it before. It's the bell curve. Women look at the sweet spot. The top women got this, and based off of what they see in society, that they believe the average woman got this, that's what they want. Most of these women, what they see, their mother didn't have that, their father didn't have that. What they see is what's on the phone.
Yep, that part. Yep,
Stuff night after night. Shout out to the
facts.
calling me says bell curve. Well, Grisha won with 666. Sometimes they even come up here and Kendra say, well, how much money you got to make? Sometimes they'll sit there stumped and say, I don't know. What do the rest of the women say? What is it? What's the cliche cookie cutter answer? What am I supposed to say?
And I've heard of Miss Nature, all of these internet talking points, the dots connect up here as we see. Yes, they all want the top guy. That's why, ladies, we say don't engage with these guys. Just
And here's the thing: a lot of these women want the top 5% male. Whether women realize or not, 80% of women do not qualify for the 5% male, and it's been mathematically proved.
sexually, just loose meat encounters. Because once you encounter that, you want that. That's all you gonna want. Now you gonna meet this guy.
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen,
making a
tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
He's a pleasant, regular guy, and a little bit of the boat is used to the Thundercat. And y'all be just ruining chances in relationships because of y'all liberation. Y'all women's liberation. Because once upon a time, when we did not have the internet, expectations was not high. They were not high for women. But once social media got big, expectations blew up. So you got that sizzle right there. I could be wrong. Really think about that.
If you had a childhood and you did not have a stable childhood, you didn't have a father that was present, whatever the situation was, that was instability. It causes a person to not feel safe. And control is to mitigate the fact that you don't feel safe. So if
More
if I
word
don't feel safe,
salad.
if I don't feel love, and I can't figure out what type of man you are, you want to show up for my expectations, then I'm going to try to control you and I'm going to try to control the environment.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a sinister thing that women aren't trying to allow men to be men. They actually don't really know what a man looks like.
I agree.
And that's their
I love
problem.
you for that. I love you because as a man, all we want is to be seen. I just want to be seen. So in fairness, though, it's the same way. What I was saying, like, yes, the competition is not because like it is some men who don't like women. It is some women who don't like men. That's why when she said, like, girl, I'm just not a person. I feel like we all need to do that for her. That's like we can't act like we don't see on it. I see on the internet where it's women out here bashing men, but I also see all these men bashing women. I'm just not a part of that. Men are different.
But everybody's going to say that. Even the ones who don't like men and the ones who don't like women, they'll say that. It's a phrase that you'll say that you need to make sure everybody don't ostracize you. I think that's the word, right? You don't want people to not want to be around you. I think majority of men and women will make that statement.
It is a difference between men and women. When you do that, that's when we start. No, let's take it. Let's go a little deeper. The minute that women were growing hair down there, it's so important. The minute that they got their so it's important. See, that's the problem with society. We try to act like the minute that a woman grows hair down there, a man wants it, right?
Digital workstations are built for greater. There's demand ultra fast.
Come on.
Solutions.
It's important. See, that's the problem with society. We try to.
Yeah, Kendra's mad. Yep.
Right?
Yeah! Man, bro. There's got to be a better way to articulate yourself. Especially in this day and age, man. You see what's going on with Diddy and R. Kelly and them. Make sure you are getting your point across exactly how you want it to come across. You say the age. You know, when women turn whatever, or not even go down that. I don't even know why you went down that.
Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Because that can bear. You see what I'm saying? There's no.
Yeah. That's a slippery slope.
A female reaches sexual maturity. This
everybody wants it, we gotta go work for it, right? So our experience in society is different. Men go into society qualified. Women wait to get qualified. Who qualifies a woman? The man she's with.
Yep, the man.
Every divorce that we see, I got 100 women I know get divorced. They all get divorced for the same reason, including Tina Knowles. I deserve more. Says who?
Wait, hold on. Let me go.
Oh, look at her. Look at her. Trigger. Trigger.
He said something about Tina Knowles. You just said, oh, not Mama T. Not Mama T. He said Tina Knowles got married but got divorced. He started taking a crap on Beyonce's mom. Kendra said, you will not talk about Beyonce's mom in my presence.
Oh boy, here we go. Kendra, listen here. This ninja's that feminine ninja over there being all emotional. He didn't just trigger the gynocratic high guard. Kendra over there, she like, what you said about my teeth? We will not. And she start banging her spear. Kendra about to be like, hey, that's my friend. I was just having tea with Mama D's butler. Alright? We friends. I was on the same compound at the same time. This is crazy.
Every divorce that we see, I got 100 women I know get divorced. They all get divorced for the same reason, including Tina Knowles. I deserve more. Says who?
Wait, hold on. Let me go.
Trigger. Look at her. Trigger.
Hold on. Mama T got divorced because she was married to a man. No, but you have to say it because you just can't say
I don't have to say nothing. You cannot tell me to say something.
Okay, you're right. I can't tell you what to say, but you're not being accurate in your information.
Depends on which one we're talking about. Are you talking about the first marriage or the second one? Because she was married twice. First one, she actually got divorced because he was cheating. The second one, she felt like she deserved better. So he was right. The second one, she thought that she deserved better.
Yep.
The first one was because
Talk about it.
I'm not correcting. I will show it right here. The information should be somewhere on the screen that she got divorced based on what he said, but she also got divorced because the first one was cheating.
Yep.
Realization that she deserved so much more. Tina wanted to be happy and thought she ever.
Now I gotta get on Tina Knowles for a second. Tina, you was 70. If you can't be happy now, will you ever be happy?
Cherished, loved, and respected in a relationship according to the book.
You're wrong.
You said she left because she deserves more. So are you saying that if a woman is married to a man that is cheating on her, you cannot say
I didn't know about the cheating. I saw her.
But that wasn't. But the thing is this is why words are powerful. This is what's happening on the internet. People are just speaking.
Exactly.
What is you talking about?
Exactly. What you talking about?
He's trying to tell, like you said, she's been married twice. In the second one, she left him. The Lawson brother, she said, I deserve more.
Yeah.
Now, her first husband, allegedly was cheating. We don't know what she was doing. But here we are.
And this brother has an opportunity to really get his point across. But he is standing in his own way with his emotional antics.
And he's unsure. Now when he's looking at his phone, trying to fact check because he's speaking, he's like, I don't know. He wasn't 100% sure what happened with Tina Knowles.
And that's problematic. He on the right course, but he can't confirm it. If he would have said no, Kendra, the first guy cheated, the second husband didn't. She just woke up and decided she discarded him. He never cheated. Now Kendra gotta attack that point. But right now, Kendra go right up on his as if the second one was cheating too, because he been too emotional, man.
And then somebody like Kendra will say, they don't count that second marriage. Yeah, she did that in her 60s. You know, that was a little play marriage.
They don't know.
But Tina Knowles, you cannot say.
I didn't know about the cheating. I saw her.
But that wasn't. But the thing is this is why words are powerful. This is what's happening on the internet. People are just speaking. You don't know what you're saying. You said she left because she said she deserved more. No, she left because her husband was cheating.
That was the first husband, you idiot.
First one, not the second one. Second one, she left.
Second one she left because of unhappiness. Tap the screen, tap the screen.
Yeah, she thinks she deserves better. And shout out to Project Leroy. I see you said it in the chat. He still carries that man's last name, Mr. Knowles. Beyonce Knowles. They all named Solange Knowles. They named after their daddy. Tina got divorced and she kept the name. Even while married to another man, she kept another man's name.
Yep.
Married to another man, she kept another man's name.
Sure hell did.
That's wicked.
Way wicked.
But yeah, my last name don't belong to my dad.
So can I ask? Well, no, let's get the question. Do you think? Hold on, let's get this because men say we gotta let them be men. I hear men say, "That's what I'm talking about." You tell me stuff that I didn't know. Because I said something that was inaccurate. You said something. But that's why she left her. You said she left because she deserved more. That wasn't it.
I can understand what Kendra G is saying. If Kendra G was right, but she's not. If Kendra G was right,
Kendra G is always wrong.
Say this is why they did something, and when I give you the information, say that this is not what you're talking about.
And at the very same time, you can't say somebody was such a bad man and keep his last name. I'm stressing that point right now. He was this big, bad, cheating, narcissistic husband. You would try to separate all your ties from him. But no, y'all are so humorous, like Mr. Walker said, ego. But you know what that last name means.
Get off of this cheating stuff, ladies. I don't care what nobody say. I truly believe you women control a lot to do with your biggest, greatest fear, especially Kendra. It's always cheating. Cheat. Cheating comes from the most non-feminine women. See the
It does.
Men don't cheat. They step out in search of femininity. But to some men, we need femininity. It's peaceful. It's building. It has to with our purpose. We go out here and conquer the world. Folks like Kendra and most likely Mama T, they dishing out no femininity. The broke sister at Starbucks got more femininity. You gonna get me too?
But you gotta talk about that because you brought up this person said a reason why they left. So if Kendra was right, but she's not. If she was right, then that would make sense what she's saying. I receive.
That just wasn't the truth. So what did I say? Hold on. You gotta get off the internet, okay?
Really? Gotta get off the internet? Really? And your whole life is on the internet?
You can't do that, Kendra. You have a mental problem. If he went and pulled it up on the phone, the information for why she left, you can't tell him to get off the internet. Kendra, how did you get it? You know Beyonce personally. Oh, you just something. Dude, Kendra G.
I love this part right here, y'all. This part here is funny.
Instagram, they look like they're saying,
Execute Order 66.
We are witnessing, folks. Order 66. Shout out to my girl HQ and the Gynocracy. They refuse data and stats. If y'all been watching Regal Rumble for a long time, y'all have seen the women up here in the past. They don't want to hear it. And Kendra's like, no, he didn't cheat. The dude pulled up the article where Tina said she left the man because she wasn't happy. Jody, Kendra said you need to get off the internet. You watching too much red pill. The dude said this is an article. Kendra said you need to get off the internet. Make banks.
And then try to pull that Jedi mind trick. Shout out to all the Star Wars folks. Kendra said this is not the drug you are searching for. No, this ain't that. Wrong answer. Look the other way.
Yep, this ain't it.
Goodness gracious. The need to be right. Can y'all imagine it? Try to imagine making my ears bleed. Kendra sitting up here, sitting like a lady. They'd be like, oh my goodness, I had no idea that I was misinformed. You are right, sir. Wow, it's unfortunate that some women will simply just wake up one day and discard a man, even though he's proven to be a provider and not cheat. Never saw it that way. Can y'all imagine that day?
no. Kendra, how did you get it? You know Beyonce personally. Oh, you just something. Tina is not following you, Kendra. But she don't look like like she's following
Look
you.
like a stalker to me.
She's not a good friend to you, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Stalker.
Oh my God. Kendra, I got it. Wait a minute, everybody laughing. I got it. Check this out. Check this out. I get that. Both of you guys got your points out in the comments and decide who was right with that. I do want to go back to something though. All right, because it said something, and I wanted to clarify. So, you said he was like, I disagree with your statement when you said a lot of heterosexual men don't like women for real. What I was referring to is men can be sexually attracted to women. They can date women, but the essence of a woman, they don't particularly like. It is evident in the way they present themselves online. It's evident in the treatment of women, and it's evident in how we talk about sex. For example, Eugene said, when a woman starts growing hair down there, a man wants her. A boy wants her. Right. Wants her. Why? Sexually. It her. It works. Exactly. So there's a lot of men whose affinity to a woman is based off the sexual attraction that a woman can do to feed his ego, not necessarily her. And then now we're going to go to something you're saying. Now y'all can stay out of this if y'all don't want to get too messy. But one of the things that when we talk about liking women, I'm not saying believe all women, you know, because I look at my little shit, and I don't necessarily think that everybody should.
First off, Ace, you know what? I'm not even gonna speak on that. I speak on that. We'll be here all day.
Well, you're just traumatized, too.
Yeah, I went through my little ish. No, speak on it. You were sleeping with the women on the show. You
Exactly.
were telling the women about toxic men as you were sleeping with all the women.
Exactly. Exactly.
And sleeping with all the women.
Talk
These
about it.
products look identical, but only one of them actually eliminates odors. The Halo UV is a medical sleeping with all the women.
Talk about it.
Listen to me here. Panderers like this are the worst projectors on earth.
Yes, they are.
They project their ill intentions for women that they have or used to have onto other men. That's what Ace Metaphor does. Like, no, y'all don't appreciate these women. Because he knew how he was out here just free hunching on anything. And niggas like this project that. I know how I was. So I know how you are. And it's important, but a lot of us, if not all of us, tend to project our way of life onto the world and other people. And it ain't exactly accurate. That's when you pay their folk.
Say you only, okay, my fault, brother. I don't want to just say only. But what it sounds like is the only reason why you now don't believe all women is because a woman, aka Keita, did what she did to you. If that's what you're doing right now, no one cares if you say if you're biased and you're crazy. Sorry, brother. If that's the reason why you're saying you don't believe all women because of Keita Rose, you're crazy.
But there's a certain level
Super crazy.
Like, so, explain. You know the clip that went viral. I stand on everything I say because everything I say is said with great intent. I'm not here to hurt anybody, but I am here to say it's funny how I like that. Like, and I get what you're doing. You act like men don't use women. You act like women don't use men for money. Can I start? Because here's the thing, we cast men as the bad characters, and at the time I am a bad character. I'm not glad like I haven't been to the bad character in somebody's story. I'm not saying that I have been, but there have been bad characters in my story too. And my thing is that as a man, when things go bad, I don't think a man should sit around and gossip with J Hill about how my ex-girlfriend had. I would feel like a man if I did that. I don't think men should do that. I think men need to go out there and talk. That's what I do. But what I do feel is that I think that women don't like men because women want.
I'll say this. If this guy's going on and on, and like you say, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So he's got a lot of talking points. But shout out to Frank Lucas. When he say the loudest one in the room could be the weakest one.
Yep.
This dude, he's loud. He got an axe to grind and a point to prove. I don't know if he's trying to go viral. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
It is what it is. The world is very, very superficial. If you will be up here in these settings, standing on this square,
Still on business.
majority of the women that are listening to you got to deem you at least hunchable. It's just an observation, I swear to goodness. Because if they don't, they just gonna call you to deletion. You sit here and make all these talking points and have some points, but if they look at you as an undesirable, they're like, shut up, what do you know? What you talking about? You can't stand on this square. So fellas, don't be overly emotional and almost sporadic like that. Women want
as hell. I love Jesse, by the way. I did the show. And he breaks down how women worship never been worshiping. And I'm you.
And I don't know who this guy is. Maybe y'all can tell us. He up here name dropping.
I heard about Jesse.
Peter. He done been on Joe Buttons. You know, like, I don't know who he is.
I thought it was Marcus Houston for a while.
Never been worshiping. And I'm you. Yeah, man. I'm like, no way. And then he breaks it down. And I'm like, that's true. Nobody's going to hear. So I'm gonna tell you what it is. So if you look at, if you believe in God, you believe in Christianity, right? You look at how the word is. God gave man the Garden of Eden, and he was by himself, so he gave him Eden. Right? Do we agree with that? Okay. No, I want to know if you agree. I'm just making, because you said, come on, and then challenge it. I didn't make sure we agree. Okay. Okay, so what happened? So that Adam tried to make Eve happy, that's why we all died. That's a whole other story. Here's the point of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that in society, men go through these things where we want to prove ourselves. If that's my woman right there, and I know you like diamonds, and we walking along with her, and she has big diamonds on you, I know my woman. I got to go get some like my baby big diamonds, because I know my lady. I understand my role is to make her happy, whatever I have to do for her. Don't get me wrong, we have problems with each other and everything, but we just have to be in society, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna call you out, Ace. And I'm like, go ahead, lead this charge of like, women are perfect, women do everything right, and men, let's be clear. I've been trying to, I didn't realize how many women were trying to get money from me. So when you start realizing that we all out here just trying to get each other, then I'm like, you know what? I'm putting my guard down. I don't want to get nobody. What do you really want?
Okay, I see y'all. Chance.
Shout out to a little commander. Says Ray Daniels, music person, close to Jay-Z. That's Ray Daniels.
Okay, so he one of these old school guys from the 90s. He got that old money. He's been around the block. One of the guys, I'm sure he does a lot of tricking. Alright, I'm sure he spent a lot of money with Kodakata. And he know the game, so he up here kind of spit. But I don't know, man. I think 1990s called. They want their clothes back.
Shout out to the OGs in the game. Okay, so he got that whole weathered day in trauma. Yeah.
Students across South Carolina receive an education that fits their style at Cyber Academy of South Carolina.
Okay, but don't be up here protecting your brother, because he definitely is the OG.
And then no one has the answer. I just want to have that, man. Let's be clear. I've been trying to, I didn't realize how many women were trying to get money from me. So when you start realizing that we all out here just trying to get each other, then I'm like, you know what? I'm putting my guard down. I don't want to get nobody. What do you really want? And then no one has the answer. I just want to have that, man. And it's like, well, you know, I mean, women out there down and say, well, they tell me what I will. They never mention what they want. They never say, I want you to be happy. They never ask me what I want. And you're one of the first one I have to you to be happy.
Alright, so that was the end of it.
Yeah, and that's it.
We'll try to find more of the clip, but a lot there. Kendra doing her podcast thing. Kendra got the podcast juice right now. She about to start her own thing. Kendra said, I gotta start telling my side. I think maybe she'll be up here calling men now. No reviewing stuff, calling people out. I don't know.
Also, just have...
Yeah, and that's it. See y'all later.